Well, we are at Ritchie Brothers Auction Yard, and what do you got there, Ed?
This here will light the world. Generator lights. Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Nice.
a cheap generator, and we won the bid on it. So if you watch Diesel Crick, he loves this place, and there's everything you can think of out here.
Oh yeah.
And so this is 6,000 watts of single-phase power. If you can lift this up, yeah, here we go. It's got a cute little Kubota, little 3-cylinder engine that runs the thing. And let's see if she'll fire up. Oh my! It's a miracle. But we needed power at the mill for a few things, so this is going to be a good addition. And if you bought a regular generator, you'd be into a lot of money. But here's what we almost bought, and I got outbid on it. But eventually we're going to buy a generator that can produce 3-phase power. Then we can switch over to sawdust blower. But yeah, if you look around here, there was all kinds of options here. Some of the stuff is beat beyond recognition, and some of it is really in good shape. Couple really nice little units here. This is about the size I would like to get, but when I come out to look at it, it was making some noises I don't think it should have made, so I didn't even put a bid in on it. But they got some really big stuff here. You name it, they got it. So we're gonna get this towed out to the mill. Well, it's the next day. Since you've seen us last, we were picking the generator up from Ritchie Brothers. So whoever gets here first, your duty is to get the burn barrel going. It is the 22nd of March, and we're sitting right around 48 degrees. So it's not cold, but a fire does feel good. So I was just checking the oil and everything. Everything looks good. I'm going to give it an oil change. Doing some read up on this machine, and this thing will the fuel tank is, I think, 43 gallons. It'll give you 86 hours of run time, so half a gallon an hour it'll burn under full load. It's a little 11.7 horsepower Kubota 3-cylinder, and that thing, you know, you look at the hours, it's 53.93, very low hours. And really, even the lights work on the thing. So let's give it a fire up here. And they said the glow plugs are just turn it halfway, wait about 15 seconds or so, and you can hear the fuel pump running. This should be good. So let's see if it makes electric. There we go. Now eventually I'm going to have my son Alex make us a 220 plug, because reading up on the thing, it will give you 100% power out of the 220 plug. If the lights are running, you can only get 1,000 watts out of it. But the good news is now we can run the sawdust blower, and I can get a bigger sawdust blower for this edger and possibly push the sawdust from the edger up over out to the sawdust bin. I think we can do that if we found like a 2 horsepower 220 volt blower that would handle a little bit more volume. But it's really not that loud, and once we put it out back, it'll even be quieter. So it'd be nice, just get up here in the morning, turn all the lights on. It's nice to have lights when you're checking all of your equipment. So what I do every morning when I get up here, of course, check the oil in the old 671. I'm going to get a tote up here one day with some water. We're going to give it a bath. It needs a bath. And I always check, just, she's still razor sharp since last time I sharpened it. Someone was asking, you need to sharpen the blade, it's dull. No, it's not dull, it's sharp. It'll rip you up. And just take a visual of the carriage, make sure there's nothing obvious, and make sure that no dogs are coming loose. You don't want that to happen. And they have a set screw that holds the bolt in, so as long as they're locked down, it can't really spin out. And this is the heavier duty one that I think was replaced at some point in this mill's life. So, but everything, you just want to just do a visual, make sure there's nothing. And our belt's getting close to end of its life, so I'm gonna see about getting another piece of conveyor belt. This actually was bag belt from the airport. It was a piece of scrap, and it held up very well. It's been running up here since early 2019. So other than that, do my little pre-check. Eddie did get rid of some of this cucumber wood, and we got one we sawed for your snack video, and you got to see the splitter run. So all right, I'm gonna wait for the crew to get here and enjoy my coffee. Good morning, YouTube. I'm here with ZZ Mark, the Eddie Horvath. They finally showed up after I got everything running. I showed you what I do when I get here, and you can hear the generator running in the background.
Or can you?
Or can you? Yeah. When we put it around back, it's even going to be better. All right, we got a super thanks. Dave Ellis, thank you so much.
Thanks, Dave.
And we got 2 happy birthdays. Bob Fitch, 69 on the 18th. Happy birthday.
Bob, happy birthday.
And Bruce Fellon, 75 on the 27th.
Happy birthday.
So happy birthday. And you got a bunch of stuff.
We got some mail.
Yeah, we got mail.
Michael Trick, thank you. He sent us a bunch
I'll
of
bring
pens
the
that he
microphone.
made. Very nice. We will select our favorite and take them home with us. Appreciate that.
I'm pretty sure my wife's going to steal one off of me.
Here you go. She loves pens.
Yeah, these are beautiful. And they got our logo on there.
And Sandy Staley sent us some metal signs we can put up. We could have used this last week. This is a different types of wood and their identification.
Is the
Sandy,
cucumber
thank
tree?
you so much. Thank you.
Is the cucumber tree on there?
I'm not sure.
And I just want to give you a little better close-up here. And they put our logo. Lou Meyer did something very similar to that for us. Thank you so much. That is workmanship.
Beautiful.
And today's video.
Oh, good. Take that out too.
Yeah. And what are we doing today?
Cucumber. We're gonna
No. That was a snack video. You've already
okay.
seen this video.
Oh.
Yeah, we're on a whole
moved
different-
on.
We're moved on, Eddie.
We're on pine.
Yeah. All right.
4x8,
And
4x6.
this is for McKinley.
3x6.
McKinley Gets.
This is a custom order, right?
Yeah, they're going to make crosses for their church.
Well, that's a good thing to do with it.
And I hope you guys enjoyed the snack video when we finally tested out that Easton made splitter.
Oh, yeah.
That was a lot
And-
of fun.
Oh man, and I don't know, I think they shipped that way. I figured this out. Why the legs were on the outside of that is when they're hauling it on the trailer, they could rest that on, because otherwise the other way they would have had to unfold that whole thing. So that's why they do it, for shipping purposes.
And we had
So-
to change that support around.
Yeah, when we had to switch the support around. So that was for a reason. But it took me a while. It says, now I know.
When you look at it though, it's so well built.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah, the welds. And
heavy,
Yeah.
very heavy duty built. So, well,
This ain't getting it done.
Let's get going.
go.
alrighty, let's get started here. And ZZ's going to get the blade going for us. And I don't know if I'm going to milk this out of this first log or not. I got to get eight 4x8s, I think is what it was, and 3x6s. Yeah. So, ZZ's going to get her throttled up here. So, let's see how this plays out. This got a little crook to it. This is going to be the log I need to get the 4x8s out of. So, just looking at the log here, not much room to play with it. That's sitting pretty darn nice there. So what we're going to do is we're going to get it canted down to an 8-inch. Let me just see how much space we get out of this. It's gonna be close, I'll tell you that. Not bad. So I'm going to turn it back now while we still got some meat. And if we have to adjust it, we can. Nice and flush there. Looks good. So let's open her up a little bit more and try to leave enough room for a board. Make it. It's going to be close. I'm going to take this down to 8 inches. So we'll go up to the dial here. That looks good. We want to get it to 8 1/4, and then we're going to split it. Let's see how close that is. Just want to get its shoulders off a bit. Cleared up, cleaned up. And at this point, I'm not worried about getting boards off. I'm just trying to square it up. A little bit of wane on it, not too bad. Let's roll it around and let's see what we end up with here. If I can come back and clean that a little bit, I will. Let's see. I'm gonna leave it a little bit if I have to use it again. If I have to clean a little bit more off. Good. I'm gonna turn it back one more time and get rid of that. Okay, doggies up. We're gonna put the dogs away now. Because we're gonna cut down to our 4 inches. So we got 8 1/4. It looks good. Then we'll get rid of that wing. I told Eddie it's going to be close, and it was. All right, let's go down to our 4, and then we got our first part of the order done. Like that. 3x6s. No. They think we're going to stack and whack them. Watch me. Give me that piece of paper. Piece of paper. Piece of paper. The order. The piece of paper with the numbers written down on it. And this guy don't want to cooperate here. There we go. Get my order here. Where you guys at? There we go. 3x6s. That's what I wanted to make
That's
sure.
what we got.
Okay, the 4x8s are done. All right, 3x6s. Here's your pen. There you go. I don't need it. All right. All right. We had a pause for station identification. I gotta make 3x6s. Oh. You ever have one of them days you just can't remember nothing for 5 minutes? And we're just going to go with it. We're going to parallel this down to 6 inches. And there's the laser. We're going to auger down to 6 inches, and then we're going to take some 3-inch off. This should be pretty simple to do. You only need 4, so. All right, let's turn it back to the knees and get it down to 6 inches. Get it down to 6. And we're trying to get this done before the sawdust fire comes out, because we want to put a new floor in the sawdust bin. So we got to get it empty. All kind of projects. And I'm just going to bump it forward manually to 6 inches. There we go. Not bad looking for the outside of that log, the way it looks. I might get 3 out of this. All right. Let's just cut that square right now. Get that over with. Take a little bit more off of there. It don't matter, we got another log to play with anyhow, so. We'll get 2 out of it, 2 out of this. You're getting 3 logs anyway, so that's your video today. And again, got a lot of time coming up in my life now that stuff together. In fact, he needs 8-footers, so let's see. That's not going to work. We're going to go down to, we're just going to split it. We'll get a couple boards off of it. A lot of room to work with, so we're in good shape. We got a 6 1/4. Got into nice lumber there. 6 1/4, we're going to split it. Alright. One more cut on this log, and then we're going to get one more. There it is. Alright, we're getting to the last one. And our sawdust buyer should be here any minute. Timing is everything. I think this is only a 9-foot log, so let's bring her up. That looks good. There we go. Let's get it down to 6. Get them 2 more out. That's like a red pine there. Turn her back to the knees and get it down to 6. All right, let's continue down. The bark is acting like a sawdust shield. So down to 6. Do this again. I like it. This one more time. Let's just square it up now. Bad looking wood neither. And this is the last run on this log. Let's get the dogs out of the way. Bring it somewhere there. We'll get another board or so off of it. Not wasting nothing. We're going to use a lot of this stuff when we build our solar kiln. We're going to frame out of that red pine. Very strong, very stable. Let me see what a full set does. A little bit too much. Let me reverse it and bring it forward. Always want to set moving forward. Takes the slack out of the, if there's any slop in the rack and pinions. Just my advice to you. Out of 3. Oh, that looks good. That's it for our little order here from Mr. McKinley Getz. And hello, Elizabeth. She likes chewy, so we'll catch you here at the end.
3 old boys standing strong, build a log all day long. An order here, an order there, making videos so all can share. The spinning blade slices through pine, oak, and cherry too. This network style stands out bright like a promise of sunshine in the night. The laser shows where the blade will go. Some can see, some don't know. The spinning blade slices through locust, spruce, and poplar too. The offcuts roll down the track are all chopped up, ready to stack. The sawdust is all sucked away and rolled into the shed for another day. The spinning blade slices through chestnut, sycamore, and aspen too. Careful now, those dogs might bite. They have slept through the night. Turn the log to make a cut. Slowly now you get stuck. The spinning blade slices through hemlock, ash, and hickory too. Strong, build the logs all day long. An order here, an order there, making video so all can share. The spinning blade slices through pine, oak, and cherry too.
Okay. And there we got it, and it worked out of 3 logs, and this is from McKinley.
That's a nice looking red pine.
Yeah, that really not bad for how small the logs were. I wasn't sure if I was going to get that out of them. That one log was kind of small, but it made it. Yep, and he's going to make crosses for their church, I believe.
They'll be pretty good size cross.
Yeah, and they'll last a long time outside if you put some give them some treatment. Lumber last, and so that was our 3-log video, and that's all we had to really
3-log video
had to put out for today. But you got to see the new light plant, and it worked very well today.
Yes.
It did the lighting, it did the sawdust blower, it did all the stuff in the cab for me, and
just purred.
And it just purrs. That thing only burns a half a gallon an hour.
Wow.
And that's pretty reasonable. We just need to find a bigger generator to do the sawdust blower. And but eventually we'll go to another Ritchie Brothers auction, I'm pretty sure. So, but hey, if you liked the video, please do me a favor. Can you hit the thumbs up? And also, could you share it with somebody? And our subscribership is, I think we're 91.4 right now.
Thank every
and
one of you.
it's growing. Yeah, thank all of you for supporting this channel, and we'll catch you on the next one. I'm not sure what we're going to do. We don't have a Friday Eve video thought of at this point, but who knows? It might be some wood splitting. It might be some shop work. I don't know. It's a mystery. All right. Thanks again. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Strong, mill the logs all day long, and order here and order there, making video so all can share. The spinning blade slices fruit,